Familynestacademy, a place where families are empowered to fulfill their destiny, a place where families can build legacy, a place where families can enjoy a wholesome and fulfilling life.
Hello, you're welcome back to our weekly family challenge from the Familynestacademy. I am still Princess Francisca Obichimize, your host. So today we'll be doing our family legacy chair challenge. The theme is small seeds today, mighty trees tomorrow. Why are we doing this challenge? Because we have a busy life. In these recent times, families are too busy to really build significant imprint by their daily activities. People come back, they are exhausted and they just want to rest, and people are striving and struggling to find food on their table. The essence of this challenge is to help every family do just a little thing weekly that they are able to trace back as an intentional activities or engagements that is able to reflect what they stand for, reflect the impact they are making, reflect the intentional actions they are taking towards fulfilling their purpose as a family. Okay, so we are writing history together just by doing one thing at a time that we are able to keep record of. This is also able to help us reflect at the end of the month to really understand what we've been up to and where it is taking us to. Is it gearing towards what we have been called to do as a family without necessarily taking a lot of our time? So this is my jar. You can get anything you want as a jar, something that has an opening that you can put things and you can label it, right? So get a piece of paper and write what you have been able to do in a week. I don't know if you can see it. So I wrote, I choose peace over war. So it may be a little decision you took that reflected your family value, or a kind of an activity you did that you were able to do make a better decision that you would have normally done. So examples of what you can write is, I prayed for someone who hurt me. I helped a sibling without being asked. I read a Bible verse that encouraged me. I choose honesty over convenience. I called grandma to say I love you. Now remember that the intention of this is not just you as a parent, but you get your family to do it. You are also helping your children live out intentionally those traits, those values you want them to reflect, because as they continue to do this, it's getting imprinted in their mind and subconsciousness that these are the things your family stands for, and this is the reason why we are doing it. You are also able to reflect at the end of the month and understand what intentional actions you've been able to impute towards your legacy building. And remember that legacy is what you are leaving in your children and not what you are leaving after you are gone. Of course, it will stand after you are gone, but you leave it in your children. And when you engage with your children weekly on this legacy jar challenge, you are able to consciously and intentionally make them part of your legacy building. Remember to always explain to them why you do these things. So put it in your jar. Let everyone write down what they have done for the week and put it in the jar. At the end of the month, during your family meeting or any form of gathering, bring it out. Let everybody read out what we have all done as a family. Laugh over it, pray over it, grow together. One is that it also helps you reconnect with your family. It also helps everyone understand what you are building as a family. You are also imprinting your values in the life of your children, such that when they go, all those memories keep ringing. And it also program them to intentionally do things, not just for themselves, but for others. It intentionally channel them towards the impact you are making as a family. Okay, our spiritual anchor is from the book of Proverbs chapter 13 verse 22, which says, a good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children. Now, we know most times we think inheritance is money we leave for our children when we are gone, the land, the properties, and all that. But far beyond it is the intangible or immaterialistic values of wisdom. Okay, the impact we are making in the life of people. We raising children who live beyond themselves, children who will not be entitled because of material things or how they've been trained to look out for themselves. We are raising children who will live intentionally for the blessings they are going to be to other people, the impact they will make in the life of other people in their generation. Children who will understand that they've been called to be a blessing to their generation. And of course, they have to be a blessing, isn't it? So we need to begin to raise children who will live not just for themselves, but find solution, who will be solution providers, okay, problem solvers, generational impact makers in their generation. And it starts just by our little actions at home, teaching them to do things for other people for such a purpose as this. Remember to always remind them why they do what they do is more powerful than teaching them how. All right, so in this modern time when life is busy to really do big things, we need to learn how to incorporate our daily activities with those impact decisions and actions we take daily. And that is the essence of this jar, helping us to keep record, encouraging us to do something, no matter how little. And you see, your children will be delighted doing these activities as a family. This week, don't just do good, document it. This is why you're also doing this. It helps you to keep track of what you've been doing. You can as well have a journal, a family journal, where you document what you are doing for reflective purposes. Let your family see the kind of legacy is building. So during reflection, you're able to understand what you people have been doing as a family, the value you've been imputing in your children. And of course, it's also an opportunity to reflect what you stand for, your value, your vision, and what more you can do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to be able to project what you stand for, so that when your children look back or reflect on what they've been doing in this jar challenge, they will be able to say, this is what we are up to. This is where it all began. This is not a one-time challenge. It's for you to take it up as a family. You can do it monthly if you are that too busy. Yes. And if your family, they have all grown, you can suggest it to your children who are married. Suggest to them how to intentionally build a legacy even in a busy world, so that we don't just grow, make money, raise children and die. We have been called for something bigger and better. Let's raise children who heaven we count on to make impact in their generation. Thank you for joining me again. I am still Princess Francisca Ubichimezi. Look forward to seeing more of you joining us in this challenge. Remember to share, subscribe, and invite other families. Let's build connection of families who are focused on making impact and fulfilling purpose in their generation, far beyond providing money and food and raising good children. Let's raise children who will be a blessing to their generation, and heaven will be proud of us. Do have a lovely day and see you next time.